Oh wow! Whoa, you guys are here fast, man. One moment. Alright, so today we'll be talking about Janice Wong, which is a Singaporean pastry chef. And basically we'll be talking about her early life, what motivated her to be a pastry chef, and how she got into the industry. And we will also be talking about what made her successful as a pastry chef. So let's go. Wait. Janice Wong is a 35-year-old Singaporean pastry chef who owns 2am Dessert Bar in Holland Village, 2am Lab, and Janice Wong Sweet Shop at the shops at Marina Bay Sands, all in Singapore. Janice, she studied economics at Monash University in Melbourne, Australia, and graduated in 2005. While staying in Melbourne, Janice became interested in food. It all started when Janice was visiting a farm in Melbourne, and it was an opportunity for her to understand about the food and the fresh ingredients that are produced there. After that, she then fell in love with it and wanted to become a curator and take those fresh ingredients to the table. That was the moment she wanted to become a chef, a culinary chef. After Janice graduated at Monash University, she went to Paris to enroll in Le Cordon Bleu. Her parents was quite affected by her decision, but after a year, they saw the changes in Janice Wong and how serious she was all the entire time. And it was fine after that. Being a lover of desserts and all foods that are sweet, and all kinds of basically desserts, Janice decided to focus on being a pastry chef. And that is where she is right now.
Thinking about chocolate. The cacao tree was the first found to be useful for its seeds about 2,000 years ago. Early Central Americans and Mexicans used the seed from the cacao tree to make a drink that tasted bitter but not sweet. Only important people could drink it. The word for chocolate in almost every language comes from the name of the Nahut language of Mexico, chocolate. Later on, this drink was made sweeter and made into what is known today as hot chocolate. It was popular by the Spanish explorers who brought it from North America to Spain. When chocolate was sweetened and made into candy, it became very popular as a treat for many Europeans. At first, only the rich could afford chocolate. Now, many people enjoy it. Most cocoa today is made in Africa. Chocolate is a food made from seed of a cocoa bean. It is used in many desserts like pudding, cakes, candy, ice cream, and Easter eggs. It can be a solid form like a candy bar, or it can be a liquid form like a hot chocolate. There are main types of chocolate, three types of main types of chocolate: white chocolate, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate. White chocolate tastes much more sweeter than the other two types because it has more sweeter ingredients in it. White chocolate does not have any cocoa in it. It's mostly made of cocoa butter. Milk chocolate is sweet, but not as sweet as white chocolate. Milk chocolate has some cocoa. Dark chocolate is the least sweet and has the strongest chocolate flavor. Dark chocolate has up to 60 to 85% cocoa. Making a chocolate is a process that has many steps. First, the cocoa beans are collected and put into a pile of containers to ferment them. Fermentation makes the sugar in the beans turn into alcohol. Then the beans are dried and cleaned. Chocolate makers must cook the beans and then crush them to make cocoa butter, and chocolate liquor comes out of them. Then the chocolate maker mixes different ingredients together to make different kinds of chocolates that produce delicious kind of chocolate, such as like a chocolate brand in Malaysia, Cadbury, that tastes ridiculously good but so sweet. Chocolate is also said to be able to improve your math skill, which is currently a myth, not really a fact. But chocolate has bring many benefits from the olden times to the future now. But chocolate is also one of an unhealthy treat that can cause people to get fat. So my advice to you is not to eat too much chocolate and just enjoy yourself sometimes.
Is it delicious? The first one is the molten chocolate lava cake. The ingredients are baking spray for spray custard cups, 1 stick butter, 2 ounces bittersweet chocolate, 2 ounces semi-sweet chocolate, 1 1/4 powdered sugar, 2 whole eggs, 3 egg yolks, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, and vanilla ice cream for serving. The methods are preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Spray 4 custard cups with baking spray and place on the baking sheet. Microwave the butter, bittersweet chocolate and semi-sweet chocolate in a large bowl on high heat until the butter is melted about 1 minute. Whisk until the chocolate also melts. Stir in the sugar until well blended. Whisk the eggs and egg yolks and then add the vanilla. Stir in the flour. Divide the mixture amongst the custard cups. Bake until the sides are firm and centers are soft. About 30 minutes, let stand 1 minute. Invert on individual plates with warm and serve with vanilla ice cream. The second dish is a chocolate souffle. Chocolate souffle, the ingredients are 7 ounces of finely chopped bittersweet or semi-sweet chocolate, 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, plus for preparing the molds, 1.5 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract, 3 large egg yolks, 3 tablespoons warm water, half a cup of sugar plus 2 tablespoons, 8 large egg whites room temperature, half teaspoon fresh lemon juice, and confectioner's sugar for garnish, icing sugar. Brush 6 ounce ramekins with soft butter, then coat with sugar. Put the prepared ramekins in the freezer. This can be done a day ahead. Set an oven rack in the lower third of the oven and preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Put the chocolate and butter to medium heat proof bowl. Bring the saucepan filled with an inch or so of water to a very slow simmer. Set the bowl over but touching the water. Stir the chocolate occasionally until melted and smooth. Remove from heat and stir the vanilla extract. Set aside, combine the egg yolks and warm water in the bowl of a standing mixer or large bowl and beat until frothy. Gradually add 2 tablespoons sugar and continue beating until ribbons form. And continue beating about 5 minutes. Very lightly fold the yolks into the chocolate mixture. Remove prepared ramekins from freezer. Put the egg whites in a bowl of a standing mixer or a large non-reactive bowl. Add lemon juice. Beat on medium until frothy. Then gradually add the remaining half cup of sugar and increase speed to high. Beat until the whites hold a stiff but not dry peak. Working quickly, fold about third of the egg whites into the chocolate to lighter the remaining whites until blended. Gently ladle or spoon the souffle mixture into ramekins and place on baking sheet. Level of the surface will straighten edge, scraping the excess mixture back into the bowl. The last ingredient that is paired with chocolate is a chocolate mousse. Ingredients are 6 ounce semi-sweet baking chocolate, chopped 2 tablespoons unsalted butter at room temperature, 3 large eggs separated, half teaspoon cream of tartar, quarter cup plus 2 tablespoons sugar, half a cup heavy cream cold, half a teaspoon vanilla extract, whipped cream and chocolate shavings for garnish. Methods are: put the chocolate and butter in a heat-proof bowl and place over a saucepan containing about 1 inch of barely steaming water. Stir with a wooden spoon until the chocolate is melted and the mixture is smooth. Remove the bowl from the heat and let cool slightly. Then grab a whisk and beat the egg yolks into chocolate, one at a time, beating until smooth after each addition. Set aside in another bowl, beat the eggs white until foamy. Add the cream of tartar and beat the eggs until soft peak form. Gradually beat in 1/4 cup of sugar and continue beating until stiff peak form. In the chilled bowl, beat the heavy cream until it begins to thicken. Add the remaining 2 tablespoons sugar and the vanilla and continue beating until the cream holds soft peak. Now that you've got the elements prepared, put it all together. Gently fold the egg whites into a chocolate mixture to lighten it. Then fold it in the whipped cream. Take care not overwork the mousse or it will be heavy. Divide the mousse between 4 individual glasses, preferable Moroccan glasses. Cover and chill for several hours. Garnish with whipped cream and chocolate shaving before serving. Thank you.